So you have to do whatever work needs, like you have to do, I have to do that work ahead of time or after. So you never get a break. That's number one. And that's very different from medicine. Like, so in medicine, when I go on vacation, I sign out my pager. I have someone who covers for my patients, and they literally take care of everything when I'm not there. So the work gets done in your absence. But once you're a content creator, I think it's one of the few professions where you truly never get a vacation. So I think there's a lot of challenges with content creation. I think the second reason why people will quit is that, I don't know if this kind of makes sense, but so the human brain is not designed for the level of toxicity that most content creators experience. So our human brain doesn't think probabilistically. So if I have 10,000 comments on a YouTube video that are positive, and if I have one comment that's negative, my brain will literally pick out that comment. So if you live stream, you understand this, where there are comments that are going by literally faster than you can read. But if there is a negative comment, your brain will surface that to you.
Yeah.
So there's this weird thing where the way that our brains have evolved make it very challenging and emotionally like dangerous to be a content creator. So there's a very high level of burnout. Oftentimes as content creators grow, they feel there's like this sense of like sand in the hourglass is running out, where like, you know, someone else will come along. There's a gravy train. If you slow down, you're as good as dead. Right? So it's growth, and then you're going to be a has-been because the internet has a short attention span. And so people will kind of flagellate themselves and continue going. There's all kinds of other problems that arise, which is that as a content creator, at the very beginning, you get to experiment a fair amount. But once you get known for something, you get kind of locked into that. And then you can't really experiment anymore because the numbers go down and things like that. So there's a lot of like psychological problems. We worked with about 500 content creators, and we actually had there's a third-party organization called Stream Hatchet that was measuring the outcomes of our program. And they saw a 171% increase in like subscriber count without increasing the number of hours worked by a single hour. So one of the big ironies of content creation is as you become burnt out, it becomes harder to make good content. And as your content starts to go down, you emotionally become worse. And as you become emotionally worse, it becomes harder to make good content. Mm-hmm. So if you really look at what makes the best content, it's creators who are inspired. And then as the burnout sets in, the inspiration goes away, and then you're in the grind, and then you're repeating things over and over and over again. And it's amazing how far a little help goes. So with these particular people, like I don't have relationships, I think, with many of them. And even if I did, I wouldn't be able to publicly comment.